What's happening, everyone? It's Abdallah here with another exciting episode of Pokemon Duel for the mobile device. On today's episode, we're going to continue on with the Elysium Hotel and hopefully have a great time with it. And hopefully there's not going to be any shenanigans happening to our figures. So, in case you guys haven't downloaded the game to play along with, please do so. It is super fun. And there's a lot of login bonuses and boosters. The game is, you know, it's a little bit more generous than other app games that I've played. Just throwing it out there, just a little bit. But anyway, there's still room for improvement for it. The game is super fun, especially if you get some figures that you were really trying to get. Oh yeah, you know, speaking of figures that you were really trying to get, let me tell you, I got someone out of one of like the gold boosters or something like that. We got someone brand new to the team, but I mean, I've got too many figure syndrome, man. Seriously. So feast your eyes on this. This is Giratina. Giratina's decent. Instead of moving, you can get a free hurdle jump. So that's decent, but taking a look at him, I mean, he gets wrecked by purple attacks. He's just a straight out attacker. 50-50 slash is kind of garbage as well. I mean, that's a 40% chance to hit a slash, a 44% chance to hit a Shadow Claw. So if you think about it, you're gonna flip a coin and most likely you'll do a Shadow Claw 110 damage or you'll do 50 damage. So, I mean, he's really not the best of the EXs. I think that he's decent. The free hurdle jump with his shadow ability is okay. But look at his movement points. His movement points is only 1. So getting him to an area where you need him to get the free hurdle jump, that's going to be a little bit hard unless you use the Pokemon Switch. And you're going to really have to build a deck around that. And unfortunately, I don't have time to do that, and nor do I have the figures to build a deck around Pokemon switching over to Giratina, when this strategy is priority 1, cheese with Latias. If that doesn't work, then cheese with Lugia, just whirlwinding everyone, and then do the best you can with cheesing with Shuppet. I mean, it's really what the game comes down to when you think about it. It's how can you creatively get the KOs, creatively get the win, and outsmart your opponent. That's really it. Okay, so here we go. We have 5 levels in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th floor. And we're gonna go. So let's see what we can do. Okay, move a Pokemon into the opponent's goal within 20 or free returns. We always do that. Win after your own figures use gold attacks 5 times and surround a Pokemon 3 times. Again, those things are really, really hard to do. And the amount of time it takes to do them is probably not worth the 1 gem that you get from it. But if you guys have time, go for it. And so, like, I mean, even if you don't do that, I don't know. I guess what you could do is, I don't know what you could do. Surround a Pokemon 3 times. You need, like, all these Shuppets. But we've seen all these Pokemon before. The Fake Out from Meowth is pretty scary. Wobbuffet is also very scary. Oh, here comes Ekans with that 3 movement, man. I don't like 3 movement Ekans. So I'm going to play a little bit safer around 3 movement Ekans. We're going to go over here with Greninja. And we're going to end. Because Ekans has... Wow, he's going that way. Alright. Well, I could force him to go to his goal. And put Ekans on it. That's fine. Or we can just outright KO him. See, his problem was that he should have waited. He should have waited, because if he waited right there instead of engaging me, he could have potentially brought in another Pokemon when I tried to engage him next turn. I mean, Greninja beats Ekans all day. But, yeah, I didn't really think that Greninja would actually do work this time around. Oh, yeah, in case you guys didn't see, I got Shuppet to level 5 right now. So level 5 is the max level that you can get. So my Shuppet's little burn attack, his Will-O-Wisp attack, is as maxed far big as you can get. So I highly suggest you guys doing the same. If you guys have a Shuppet, oh, here's an X attack. That's wonderful. If you guys have a Shuppet, I would totally max it out. You guys will come across EX cubes that give like 10,000 experience. Totally worth it. Okay, don't let your guard down. Number 21. Move a Pokemon onto your opponent's goal within 20 or turns. Okay. Win without any of your Pokemon getting knocked out. Alright. Put one of your Pokemon on your own goal point. Alright. Easy stuff. Okay, so he's got the Dratini, he's got 2 Desperate Time attacks, which is pretty bad. So if push comes to shove, this guy can bust out the Desperate Times and then instantly KO one of my teammates. Carlo must be working his way to the top of Elysium by now. The owner of that place is an AI specialist called Number 7. Not the easiest guy to get on with. You know the owner of the 6th hotel? Know him. You could say that. He created me and Carlo. He did? Don't tell me he wants you back. Nah, he ain't like the Rogers. That guy has other plans. Like what? Nothing grandiose like you, but, pal. But he ain't trying to change the face of PFG or nothing. All that guy wants is to run some experiments. He wants to see how the AI he created perform in practice. He's the biggest victim of the AI system there is, you know. He's a victim? How so? Poor guy sacrificed everything to create the AI system. His home, his family, everything. Between you and me, it destroyed him. A victim of his own creation. I didn't realize AI had caused so much trouble to so many people. No one knows much about him except me, pal. But don't worry, he ain't gonna interfere with your plan. You're doing the right thing. Thanks to you, victims like him won't be victims no more. That's what I want, to make PFG better for everyone. I'll make it happen on my own. Alright, Luca. Let's go. Okay, so we got Rebel Researcher here. Nice mask, by the way. So she... That's a she. I don't know. Rebel Researcher's gonna go first. I couldn't tell. Alright, really the only thing I should worry about is, yeah, IPOM. IPOM... I always win against IPOM. When it's Latias, you will always win. Unless I somehow get a miss, I will always win. I kind of want the flyaway, so I'm going to go player only. Still okay. Okay, got that thing out of here. Here comes Rattata. Rattata, not really worried. I'm gonna take his corner. Allow the Rattata to go on the base. All right, that's fine. So now we're gonna bring in some other units. The best unit that I have for these guys is probably Greninja. At least Greninja can get to the other side pretty quick. So I'm also gonna bring out Glaceon, and you're just gonna uncover this for me. All right, so who's my best bet? All right, so we're pretty much gonna snuff him right now, and he doesn't want that. So he's about to get tackled. Wow. So we automatically win. That's check, because the only thing that Rattata can do is move. He's forced to move. So I'm gonna stand right here, and he's forced to move out of the way. I kind of want the weight win. Not gonna lie, I really do. I can get the weight win right now. If I don't grab the goal, we can get the weight win. But part of the star bonuses is actually going through with your units and going from there. So, pretty decent. Easy battles, man. Easy battles. You know, it's part of the reason is because now my team is really starting to get overpowered. Like Greninja, he's okay. He gets beaten a lot by high damage output. But I don't know, Gardevoir is mandatory online, so you block the Shuppets. Snubbull is good, I guess. It's better than 250 coins, that's for sure. I don't know. Lugia is really good too. Butterfree's amazing powder. Butterfree. Have we come across a Butterfree? I don't know. Move a Pokemon onto the opponent's goal in 20 or fewer turns. Battle 7 times. Block both your figures' entry points. Got it. Okay, Smoochum we've seen. Smoochum does Sweet Kiss for confusion and Lick. Butterfree, though. Let's see. Startling Powder? What is that? The battle opponent either becomes poisoned, paralyzed, or falls asleep. Wow, Psybeam. If you're knocked out, you get confused. That's actually very bad. A 28% chance miss. Right over here, as you guys can see. That's pretty bad. So I wouldn't recommend using Butterfree. It's just too risky. They do have double chance, so that does help out with Butterfree a little bit here. That huge, like, 30% 1-star for his startling powder is good too, so I'll give him that. Okay, special researcher, how special are you? Special enough to go first. That doesn't matter, because if you move out... Wait, does Butterfree only move 1? Butterfree has 1 movement point? Oh no, 2. Okay, Ekans, yeah, Greninja's a good counter for Ekans. We're gonna do it that way. We're gonna end. I don't need a battle. And Ekans is over here. That's fine. Because right now, I'm gonna bring you over here. So now we're in prime position to start taking stuff. Like Butterfree, this is gonna force him to go to his goal. Which is fine. I'm gonna start swarming Butterfree right over here so we can potentially get the goal. Because if Butterfree goes for that attack, I now own both of his sides. So Butterfree is gonna go for Pokemon Switch to put a Butterfree over there. Alright, that's interesting enough. I'm gonna go Shuppet over here. We could do the Shuppet Sneak. Or not if he's gonna go that way. And attack my Latias. See, I'm telling you, that 28% miss is not worth it. So this is pretty much check right here, because he has to get off the goal. And we are just going to simply take it with Greninja. Super fine. So we saw exactly what he was going to do, and we just countered it a lot better. So if you're using Butterfree, you need the double chances, because... it's just not worth it. It's not worth that 1-star attack for an uncommon figure that is a last evolution. That's just like how bad Beedrill is. I mean, it's... well, actually, it's better than Beedrill. No, it's not better than Beedrill. I don't know. They both have their ups and downs, right? Beedrill has like the 50-50 miss and then like a stacking attack. So we'll see. We shall see. Sleepy Lullaby. Here we go. Move a Pokemon onto the opponent's goal point 20 or fewer turns. We've seen that. Surround a Pokemon 5 times. Yeah, right. Win without any of your Pokemon getting knocked out. Alright, we can do that. Oh, he's got a Lapras. Here we go. So now things are getting a little bit tougher because they're busting out some rare figures. Lapras is amazing. I've used Lapras in the entire beginning of this Let's Play. So Lapras is good. The Bulbasaur is pretty decent. Drowsy, I don't know what he does. Hypnosis. Uh-oh. Okay, so they're going to try to induce Hypnosis on us. Wow. Wow. X-Attack and Splash Power. Yeah, 4 out of 6 of the Singing Researcher have Hypnosis. And that's scary. You can have the best figures. You can have a team full of EXs. But once your opponent starts putting you to sleep, it's over. And especially if they leave you on the board. That's so good. I do that so often. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Excellent. So I'm gonna go over here to Greninja. Greninja hard counters this little guy. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna take this. Here comes Bulbasaur. Now Bulbasaur is pretty interesting. He's got his what? 1-star? Yeah, it's 1-star Sleep Powder or Poison Powder. So I'm better off going here. Alright, I just don't want Bulbasaur to speed through me. That's what you gotta watch out for. Bulbasaur is very... he's fast. And he moves 3 movement every time. So you have to be very careful about that. So now I got the easy surround on Bulbasaur if I survive. Vine Whip? Who am I afraid of? I guess I'm afraid of Lapras. So I'm going to switch Bulbasaur and Lapras. So by doing that, I take the biggest threat directly out. Because I knew exactly what was happening. So we might as well just go for this attack. I mean, it could kill me. Or it can't. So he's going back to the bench as well. X attack. Undrowsy towards the Lugia. Okay, go for it. Wow, he could have made it if he had Desperate Times. That would have been pretty good. Okay, so right now, I am kind of in a checkmate kind of spot. Oh, man. Wow, that was tied. That was tied. Okay. So, I could hurdle jump over him, but it's not worth it. Honestly, it's not worth it. We're just going to go over here, allow him to take his goal back. It's perfectly fine. We're going to go right here, and now he has to move off. And Gardevoir is just going to take it. He knows he lost. When you're in a position where you got both the goals blocked and you just have that one token in the middle, it's pretty much game over. I don't think I've ever seen someone come away from that, especially if you have some of your Pokemon in your Pokemon Center where you can't necessarily revive them. So, yeah, that was unfortunate. Okay, spin it to win it. Let's go. Give me something good. Figures. Hey, Bidoof. I'll take a Bidoof. I don't care. Bidoof's like the worst thing, but we'll still take him because we need Bidoof. Look at this. Okay. You think this is the access point number 7 was talking about? Please place me on top of that terminal, Master. These are the records of Jewel Tower's construction, alright. But there's nothing here about my creation. Oh, phooey. Talk about an anticlimax. What happened? A power outage? Master, something is trying to connect to me. What? Oh my, I'm receiving all kinds of data. Long-lost records from the past. Look, Dad. I'm getting real good at PFG now. Good for you, sport. With brains like that, you'll make a great scientist in the future. Scientist? Oh, I don't care about science. I just want to play PFG. Alright, one more game. Yay! Dad, is Mom okay? What's wrong with her? Just a little more. Dad, something's wrong with Mom. Quiet, can't you see I'm busy, sport? Go play on your own. Dad. What? Dad's so wrapped up in his AI research. He doesn't even care that Mom's sick. I hate stupid AI. This isn't good, boy. What's not good? The professor, he's... You mean Dad? What about him? The professor has disappeared. No way, Dad abandoned us? Did you see that too, Master? It was like some kind of memory. But why did we see it? This is just a guess, but do you think maybe some of the creator's memories are stored inside the AI system somehow? Maybe Carlo is able to unlock those memories. But how? Why give me that ability, number 7? What the heck is going on here? So, I think number 7 was the little boy. That's my theory. And then the dad... I have no idea. What if, for some reason or somehow, the professor dad got himself stuck inside an AI, and then the little boy... What if it's Carlo? What if Carlo is his dad? It's so far-fetched. This is so silly. I forget it. Let me know your theories in the comment section below. What do you guys think is going on right now? Because that cutscene's like, okay, well, here's this person. It's a mysterious little boy. Obviously, it's number 7. What happened to his mom? What happened to his dad? His dad suddenly disappeared. Probably inside of an AI. I don't know, man. Move Pokemon into the opponent's goal point in 20 or fewer turns. Win by not moving a Pokemon onto the goal point. Not await victory. Oh, yeah, okay, got it. And block both figures' entry points with figures. Okay, we can do that. We get a 3-star here, potentially. Like, all these are speaking my language. Except for this. Plusle Mine and an Electabuzz. Electabuzz is decent. Damage is increased by every Electro Pokemon that is connected to it. That's okay. I thought that was really good. I used to run Electabuzz and Pikachu next to each other, but for the 10 damage, it's not worth it. I mean, unless you got like 3 Zapdoses, it's not worth it. Even if you did have 3 Zapdoses, none of them would be touching each other. You would already be swarming your opponent's goal. And I wish I had Zapdos. Oh my god, Zapdos is probably one of the most overpowered figures. Okay, here we go. Let's do some shenanigans with Latias. We will use a double chance plate. We are going to attempt the flyaway. If we get a flyaway, great. If we get a KO, even better. I don't get anything because he dodged. With this little amount of dodge, he did it. Alright, he's going to there. I'm going to go right here. We're going to halfway snuff him. We've got this little baby boy coming out here. We're going to stop him just like this. I could potential hurdle jump at the beginning of next turn if he brings another person all the way out, which is good. But that leaves me open to all these 3 movers, and I do not want to be open to 3 movers right now. So I'm not going to... I'm going to opt to not hurdle jump. See, now we're in a tough spot. Because the 3 movers, man, it's going to be game over if I don't do this. See, like, you can underestimate your opponent all day, but once they start moving their units all the way over, it's game over. You can't do it. Oh, thank goodness. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think that's the highest I've ever rolled. Oh, wow. That was crazy good. Oh, dang it. That would have been great for the 2 KO. I keep forgetting that about Greninja. That's a really good ability I need to focus on. Yeah, he's just straight up attack. So as long as I get 2 rolls, I should be fine. I'm going to wait. He can either move or just attack. Hurdle jump. What? Who? Where? Who? What? Okay. Go for it. I didn't realize that he had a hurdle jump. That's my mistake. So that's good, because now he just moved off of here, which allows me to attack him, like so. Boom, get him out of here. Warpole? Okay, who am I going to switch you with? I don't want to switch you with Electabuzz, that's for sure. Oh, this is actually very good. Because then now it forces, this is check. Because if I gain weight on any of these fools, now he has to move his guy off the goal. Right? Or, well, now the next turn he'll have to move someone off the goal. That's fine. He has to... Oh, or... What? What? Come on. He got lucky right there. That's okay. We knocked this guy out. Boom. Okay, and then now I can bring Shuppet over. We could get the weight win if we wanted to. Max Revive. Okay. Look at this guy. He's just wasting turns. Come on, man. I was supposed to beat you in 20 turns or less. Just kind of wasting time. And you can do that, too. You can indeed do that, but it's not really going to benefit you any. Like, I've seen people do that online where they know that they're in a pickle, so they're like, oh, I'm just going to use this card, and use this plate, and use this plate, and use this plate. I'm like, come on, dude, you lost. Click on that button that's called forfeit right here. That forfeit button right down, click that. Let's get on with it. Okay, so not bad. What are we going to get? Plusle! We got a lot of figures this time around. We didn't get any coins. It's amazing. It's a dream come true. Yeah, I'm very curious about the story mode. So, really, there are a couple of things. What did I get out of this? Okay, so I got 20 gems off of this. And now it's really about the second to last episode. Look at that cool mask that we'll get at the end of it. And I just need a lot more stamina. Like, I need a lot. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need at least 70 stamina-ish. So, I'm going to be waiting a little bit here until then. No worries, no worries. Okay, so that is going to be it for the episode. I have to honestly record an episode of Ranked, because right now we got an empty booster that's dying to get opened for us. So, before we go to this +1 nonsense, I don't need that. That's actually not even worth it, buying that extra thing. Alright, so let's claim our stuff. We have 267 gems, and now we have 276. Which is amazing. We got a lot of Bidoof. We got a lot of fodder that we can use for experience if we wanted to. But I would say, pretty good episode. We're done. We are absolutely done. So, thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to continue on with the next floor. Once our stamina recharges, we'll get that episode going for you very soon. So, stay tuned. It'll be great. Now, in case you guys haven't already seen my ranked episodes, go watch them. They're a little bit longer because we do at least 5 or 6 full-on battles. And I give you narration based on all my movements and everything like that. So, by all means, you can check out that playlist by clicking on over here. You can watch the story mode playlist over here, newest video on my channel there. And of course, you guys can click over here for the ability to subscribe and not miss any single one of these awesome Pokemon Duel uploads. You guys are great. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.